So Asteroid City is coming out, everybody. It's coming out on June 16th. It's okay, so it's marking Anderson's PT or PT? No, Anderson. Wes Anderson. I'm like, why am I get PT?
Other Anderson.
Yeah, no, Anderson. Wes Anderson's it's marking his return after a decade. He hasn't had a movie in a decade, which I think is weird, right?
Wow.
So it's a fictional American desert town circa 1950, 1990. What? No, hold on.
Didn't he do French Dispatch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was that a decade ago?
When
I
did
don't know how long ago that
Fantastic
was.
Mr. Fox come out? Wasn't that him?
We should look it up.
That
Someone
was a
get
while
back Jessica
ago,
on this.
But I think
But so-
12 years ago, yeah.
So Asteroid City is coming out. Asteroid City is coming out June 16th, and it's it's a fictional American desert town circa 1955, but it's in the future. And the itinerary of a junior stargazing space cadet convention organized to bring together students and parents from across the country for fellowship and scholarly competition is spectacularly disrupted by world-changing events, which are, well, aliens. So I watched this trailer. Of course, it has all of his normal players. I mean, except like Tom Hanks is in this, Scarlett Johansson, Tilda Swinton, Edward Norton, Jason Schwartzman, Jeffrey Wright. You got Bryan Cranston, Adrian Brody, Lev Shriver. You got Hope Davis. I mean, there's like the names go on and on and on. Steve Carell, Matt Dillon. I mean, Willem Dafoe's in this shit. There's Margot Robbie. I mean, Jeff Goldblum. There's so many people in this movie. So I don't know.
French Dispatch came out in 2021, just FYI, everyone.
Okay, then my article was wrong. I'll drink for that. I'll correct myself. So Bill Murray was supposed to be in this. Bill Murray was supposed to play Steve Carell's part. Steve Carell took his part because when he was about to shoot, he tested positive for COVID. And so they couldn't bring him to set, and they swapped him out with Steve Carell. So it was when you see Steve Carell in the trailer.
Bummer on Bill Murray.
It was supposed to be Bill Murray. So that's the only reason why he's not there.
It was like, hey Steve, what are you doing this afternoon? Want to come shoot a Wes Anderson movie?
He was like, I love Lamp.
Probably. This looks fun though. It really plays off the whole. It reminds me of like of course 1950s, but like the golden age of UFOs, and it's like, but they have like a laser gun in this shit too. And they're just like throwing shit and like shooting with laser guns. So I was like, that threw me off for a second when I saw that. I was like, what? But it's of course his same style, the deadpan acting. Schwartzman, I think, is great in this too. His interaction between him and wow, I'm going blank on her name now. Sabrina, your favorite, Black Widow, go.
Scarlett
Johansson.
Yep, Scarlett Johansson. Their interaction is great. I really think it's great. It's a lot of fun.
By my favorite, he means I do not like her at all. She's not
like her.
That was sarcastic, and I do not care for her.
I might be alone in this, but I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought the music was great, and then like the look of it's great. It's totally a Wes Anderson look, and the acting.
It's Wes Anderson. It's gonna be beautiful.
It's great because it's also combined with that beautiful like Manhattan Project, nuclear age aesthetic of the American Southwest. You expect Wile E. Coyote's gonna come by chasing the Roadrunner, like
I'm
out of nowhere, right?
Yeah,
I'm from Vegas, and that whole aesthetic like speaks to me because I'm like, oh, it's like home but prettier. It's like home but through a Wes Anderson filter. Got it. Awesome. This might be his first film to pass the Bechdel test. There were women talking to each other in the trailer.
Oh, you were right. 100%. You are right. Yeah, it probably will pass. That was a whole thing on 3Dmers too when we were watching all these old movies we were talking about that like, nothing ever passed the test. Nothing. It doesn't happen usually, especially back in the day, in the older movies. It definitely doesn't happen.
Pass it more often, but like I think again on 3Dmers, no, it wasn't 3Dmers, it was Cinema d'Amore. Lexi was covering Wes Anderson films, and as we were watching them, we were like, not a single two women speak to each other in any of these films. Even French Dispatch, which just came out.
Yeah, it's weird.
There
were
really
no
weird. Two women talking to each other in French Dispatch ever?
Nope.
Really?
It's shocking.
It is shocking.
Because like it's not even about the quality.
Two women can talk to each other, but it can't be about a man.
Can't be about
right?
a man.
Right.
Yeah.
It can't be about a man.
Not even about the quality of the conversation. It's just that it happened, and Wes just can't seem to get two women in a room talking to each other about not a man.
Which is very. Sabrina, you saw this. What do you think about the trailer? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think?
I mean, it's Wes Anderson. I'm gonna watch it. The trailer could have showed literally nothing, and I would be like, I'm in. Like, I'm gonna watch it. Like it doesn't matter. I hope that French. I didn't mind French Dispatch. I know a lot of people didn't really care for it. I didn't mind it. I feel like
Look
this
at that
is
color palette. Wow.
as I
I
know,
know, right?
it's like an Easter egg like factory like threw up on each other. It's like totally pastelly and like it almost looks like a painting. And that Hope Davis is very very talented. She's amazing. I actually had stood in for her on something like a while back. She's super super nice, and I was so excited to see her in the trailer. He always brings together the star-studded cast. As Lexi did mention, that everyone only have 2 minutes of screen time, which I hope is not the case, at least for some of the characters. I feel like Jason
It's a huge cast.
Schwartzman.
Schwartzman,
He's
yeah.
probably going to be in it a bit, from what I could judge.
Oh,
From
he's
the
in
trailer.
it. Yeah, for sure, a lot.
He's probably like the main theme, but yeah, I Lexi, I agree with you. I think it was his weakest film so far, but I didn't mind it. I did enjoy it. Like it was a little bit like there were things that I was like, okay, all right, this is what we're doing, sure. But I didn't not like it. I think people are just used to a certain thing, and so people were kind of panning it, but it wasn't terrible. And I'll watch anything that he does. His composition and the weirdness of his shit always fucking makes me happy. Like and it's
I know it's so weird, but
like
it's awesome.
I always
It's
say,
just-
original. I love original content, and I'm really excited to see what he's bringing to the table.
Do you
I
guys
can't even
think
imagine his
too-
direction.
Do you think that his sense of humor is getting a little bit less dry as he gets older? Because like Grand Budapest Hotel was straight up hysterical, and this like he's leaning more on the camp. He's not in the cool kid like
Totally in the
just
camp.
ironic jokes.
I
Like,
love camp. I'm
I
here
do
for
too.
the
Right.
camp.
saying
I'm all for the
he's-
camp.
He's getting more in. He's getting goofier, and it seems like he's enjoying himself.
I feel
Which
like
is
it just
good.
depends on the story, like what the story can lend to, what the story he's telling. Like I think his humor depends on the film. You know what I mean? Like
I didn't see French Dispatch. I didn't even know that this came out.
I enjoyed French. I mean, me, yes, it's a little, like, I get what you're saying, like it's a little weaker, but I still liked it. I still liked it. I
I
thought it
think
was
you fell
fun.
asleep actually for instance.
I think I watched the rest of it later. I watched the rest of it later. I fall asleep a lot during movies. It happens,
That's your
We
thing.
all
I'm
do.
getting older. It just happens. So Mike, were you blown away by this when you saw the trailer? What do you think about it? Were you really excited about it? Are you gonna go see this like day one?
Hey, Brian, I was blown away when we saw Jason Schwartzman open for Incubus in the Van Handel Arena in Grand Rapids in 2002, man.
That was a long time ago. I
Remember
forgot about that. You
one?
were
Yeah.
totally right.
Fans
You were
are
totally
playing
right.
it. Yeah, that was definitely the first time we got to kick it
California.
with, Mr. Schwartzman. Yeah, no, the aesthetic looks great, and it's just funnier. Like I've always liked Wes Anderson, but when he seems more relaxed, it's easier for me to be more relaxed too. We're all getting older. We don't have time to be as cool as we once did. Like so, this just looks pretty, and the aesthetics are just
Oh, yeah.
great Americana, but also like I'm sure just exquisitely ironic Americana of our our nuclear age and our consumer culture. It's all going to be in there, and I bet it'll all be spoofed and be really funny.
I hope there's some real
Everybody has to watch the
Tenenbaum
trailer.
flavor in here.
Oh, I still never seen that. I've still never seen that movie.
What?
I know. Of all the ones, I still have not seen
I
it.
don't even know you. I don't even know who you are.
So Rachel,
I don't know who you
up or
are
down?
anymore.
Yes or no? What do you think? Are you sold on this? Are you excited about it? Are you there day one or no? Are you in theaters to watch this or at home?
Probably at home. Honestly,
Yeah.
I want to be more excited about Wes Anderson because I love the aesthetics. I love that style of humor. I just don't love how male-centric his films are. They seem like they're made by men for men, starring men, and I just wish it had a little bit more for a wider audience. Maybe not like a wider audience, still the niche like weirdo audience, but like girls exist too.
It passed the test in the trailer.
They're out
right?
there.
Maybe there's some hope
Yeah.
for this one.
I'll watch it, but
Maybe something happens where he has a little shift in gears for this one, right? He's changing it up. Maybe he's getting older and figuring it out more. Maybe, maybe. You never
We can
know.
hope.
he finally got a girlfriend.
Everything's so pretty to watch. It's such odd and interesting shots, the colors, the lighting. Like I love the style.